Please be advised that the following data file is considered highly classified, and individuals with lower clearance may have segments of the recording redacted. Thank you for your understanding.
Whether or not you delete your memories is up to you. I'm just saying, are you willing to do that?
Yeah.
Alright, let's start from the beginning then. Why are we here?
Mankind's oldest... I'm sorry.
So, you've met the Void Monsters.
Unfortunately.
Those things pose a serious threat to the world.
I figured.
2,000 years ago, the beacon crash-landed.
Okay.
His mind had been infected by void monsters. In fact, the very same siren that you all encountered.
Seems like a bit of a programming issue.
Programming?
Just like God getting... Never mind.
What? No. What are you getting at?
God fucked up?
Yeah. As it turns out, God isn't... God is an exaggeration. More of a guardian. They're supposed to be a soulfarer. They're not supposed to actually engage with the monsters. They're also not infallible, as he made the mistake of interacting with these monsters in the first place. The siren got into his head, and so he cut off a part of himself that had not been infected to give to humanity to protect themselves, and then sealed himself away. And humanity did, for a while. They reforged the bones into fancy little crystals. They fought back the monsters until they didn't. So, some crazy asshole decided they would rebuild the heroes, recreate the heroes that fought against. Yeah, no.
We saw, and he replaced the tape that he saw in the school.
Yeah. So those guys, the tape, those were the guys equipped with the God fragments. They all died.
So those are pieces of God?
Yeah. Oh, I mean, all of the bones are.
How many of them are there?
We'll get there. So, all of those original heroes died, except for like one or two. Those guys, the surviving ones, went off into a and recreated the heroes and came back. During that time, more fractures were created into Oblivion, more void monsters got in.
He replays the message on the wall and the note and the symbol on the wall and the fracture.
Oh no, that's S. That's who we're talking about.
That's here.
I know. Well, again, we'll get to that. I read that and I freaked out, and we'll get to it. Calm down. So,
oh shit! I forgot you can read minds.
Yeah, I know. I've been doing this entire time.
A little weird. Okay.
I know. It's quirky. So where was I? Fuck. Oh yeah, no. They recreated the heroes. Anyway, the heroes came back. One of them up and died already immediately. It was kind of predictable, frankly. But when she died, her consciousness, instead of going into the soul realms, went into the beacon. The beacon realized what she was doing and basically deleted his consciousness. And her brain went into the god's body.
He plays mental charades for a second, trying to go back and forth.
Yeah, I know. It's very complicated. The bottom line is we have a brand new god, and we're trying to close all of these fractures.
System process. He finally connects face he saw, video.
Yeah.
Puts them together. Oh, so new god now.
Yeah, new god now.
What does that mean?
It means we're in for a lot of trouble.
Well,
Because she's a 21-year-old bimbo who doesn't know what she's doing.
Oh God, we are in trouble. Oh, so that's why she was an asshole to me. I thought I was the problem.
And I
wasn't the problem.
I went
but
up to her.
So,
there's a lot going on.
she is part of my organization.
Fucking what?
Yeah.
You have... Okay.
The 6 individuals, her included, are still around, running around. Or some of them are, some of them
The
aren't.
heroes are part of
Yes, the new heroes, the reborn heroes. They're running around, they're trying to solve this problem because the more fractures open, the more void monsters get in. That siren that took out the first beacon, that's like a level 3 out of 10. There are void monsters out there that could swallow our entire world in a bite. We haven't gotten their attention yet, but it's like a dying animal with flies swarming around it. The more attention it brings, bigger monsters come in. So we're trying to close these things as quickly as possible. The problem is, the only way to open those fractures is with the bones, the spectral bones. Which, by the way, a little lore dump. Those bones are from the gods of other universes that have died.
Okay, so they keep losing?
What do you mean?
They keep dying.
I mean, yes, but not losing.
So,
There have been billions of universes before us, and there will be billions afterwards. You've seen them, right? You went out into Oblivion that one time.
oh my God, that's what that was?
Yep, all different universes in the middle of a big old void. There's some existential terror for you.
It's been a week.
Yeah, no, it sucks. The point is, the God Bones are what power all of the arcs.
That is metal as shit.
We need to get them back, because if people use those, they can open more fractures.
Wait, so Godbone open doorway to Oblivion let in monster.
So you plan on shutting down entire civilizations to get these godbones back?
Exactly, and that will take hundreds of years to do. But the overall goal is to get everyone back to Origin. We're going to try and close down all of the fractures there, and then return all of humanity to Origin.
So what's Zenith doing?
What is the soulful part?
Oh, I don't know, some fucking bureaucratic bullshit. Just a bunch of greedy people who don't know what's going on.
Oh, perfect. So
We're trying
nothing's
to
changed.
we're trying to save humanity without letting them know we're saving them.
Right. Yeah, no. Sorry. Yeah, what Morgan said.
So
What did Morgan say? I'm sorry.
where does the soulful aspect of your organization come in? So you can just shut down civilizations and that's just going to leave millions dead.
No, it's not.
You said you want all
We
of
want to
them
bring
on
them
Origin?
back.
So you plan on evacuating all these civilizations onto Origin?
The general gist of the plan is infiltrating the government and slowly implementing people. Again, this is going to take hundreds of years to do. But the current, objective is to just shut down these fractures, because that's the most important thing. Anyway, quick side note, because the story goes on, but something I want to touch on before I move on, is the siren that took out the beacon has been trapped on this planet for a while. And that's great, until it's not.
Fucking Dixon.
If you guys let it out, it's going to come back through a different fracture.
Yeah, that's kind of what I assumed.
So,
What happens?
getting now to
You
your...
don't get to fucking talk.
Getting now to our current mission. Despite the, frankly, just friendship among the 6, there has been a lot of lost confidence in this new god.
Considering You know what? I actually kind of feel for that. Someone with no idea what they're doing being given an incredible amount of power.
Yeah, right?
I kind of feel for that.
So, this mission was to locate and retrieve the most advanced biotech we've seen in history to create new gods.
Oh my god, wait, how do you do that?
I don't know all the science behind it. I think the general gist of the plan is to take the aspects of the living beacon and put her into individual bodies.
What's the condition of the planet right
You, Michael, you think back to the one time in Soul Survivors where you're like, oh, we should make a Megazord or something.
I wanted us to. Wait, what was I trying to
Basically assembling an entire body of bones.
do? Of bones.
Yeah.
And I went, fucking called it.
Nicholas, didn't you say Dix's journey take many months or a month?
Yeah, he's been conscious for a couple months.
He's still down there.
Or not Dick. Oh, you mean Dixon?
I'm
Not
talking about
Cliff. Sorry.
opening the portal.
Yeah, Dixon. Yeah, that's going to be happening over the course of several months.
They didn't do anything about it?
Hmm?
No, actually, you don't have
They
to
don't
explain that right now.
We don't know that.
That's
so
a good
they don't
point.
know
That's a good
that.
point to bring up, though, if you want to.
So I know about that?
What do you mean? You don't know that takes
So-
several months. You just know he's working on it right now.
Currently, our third party member is working on unraveling your
Yeah.
your bimbo god. What's her name? Okay.
Yeah, she's I mean, her full name is a little less
Okay.
goofy.
Well, it's a little more godlike. So, what's your name again?
Soot.
Why?
I liked it. I'm from Arkforge. They found me covered in soot, half dead.
It's nickname.
It's better than Kristen. With a Y, because my mom wanted that for some reason.
How do you know that?
I know my backstory. I don't know it, but like I've heard about it.
You've read it.
I've read minds of everyone who's in charge of me.
Yeah. Oh yeah, they told me mine.
Yeah, Doug Huffman.
Doug.
Classy.
No desire to read that.
Yeah.
When was I born again?
I don't know. I think you're like 30-something.
When did I exist?
What do you mean?
As like a person?
Thousands of years ago.
No.
2000?
Just take it like...
Didn't they take his soul from?
No, they took his soul from some schmo in Zenith, like
Oh.
a couple years ago.
Oh, well that explains.
Probably less, honestly.
That explains how everything turned out.
Wait, what theme is this?
Soot's theme. Yeah, weird little freak.
You couldn't have gone with like ash, coal.
What? Why would that? That's not memorable. You're not gonna forget a bitch named Soot.
Being
That's fair.
remembered for all of time is not exactly the greatest thing sometimes.
Okay, Michael.
Mo-
Most memorable name you can think of.
more in reference to the party last week that they had on Earth.
So, why is he incompetent? You've mentioned as such.
She's a wonderful. All right, so full disclosure, I've never met her, but like I've read
Okay.
the minds of people who have met her. From what I've gathered, she's a wonderful little ray of sunshine, and you know I'm kind of no selling her here. She's a peerless fighter, even without the god bullshit, and she's a kind soul. She's just very naive and trusting, and not.
Likes to make references to poetry.
Oh, not poetry.
Wow.
She lacks
Um,
common sense.
Greek myth.
Star signs. She's kind of a star signs bitch.
That's close enough.
She is.
She one-lighted me. I'm still holding that against her.
Yeah, she did. Point is, she's not.
Malicious.
Oh no, she
Not
farthest thing
malicious,
from.
no.
She's a good person. She's just a ditz.
Little
She
inexperienced.
lacks
She's a
wisdom.
Airhead?
Wait. so
Airhead.
you-
That's a
you're-
good one.
she's a
Not
Sleeping
existing.
Vixen.
Yeah.
What was it? You said they were made, right? Were they made in the same way that we were made?
What do you mean?
Or like,
To be clear, you guys weren't made. You were literally just people's
remade.
bodies that were wiped and
yeah, wiped. And it's the future. Like there's clones, right?
cloning is used mostly for like medical shit, or you know, people wanted to bring back dinosaurs, so they did that too.
No, hold on. No.
We're gonna brush past that.
No.
This is
No.
extracurricular.
No. We're going back and we're looking at that. Dinosaurs?
Yeah.
Why?
Why not?
Why?
Yeah, I mean, I know Jurassic Park. I know that's no good. Oh yeah, by the way,
Does
pop culture references. Don't make those to people who aren't me, because no one else understands that shit. Oh yeah, so I guess I should probably
yeah.
tell you about my little backstory here. So I was clueless. What?
I was gonna ask about the points to
Yeah,
your
no,
eyes.
I mean that's my rune or whatever, but
Fucking wait, runes can do just anything?
not anything, but pretty close to that. Yeah.
Refresh me. How do you make a rune again?
You take a part of someone's soul
Yeah.
and you seal it away permanently and bind it to an object.
How do you decide what it does?
You can just decide.
Oh, you just decide.
Usually, like with most spells, you choose two aspects. Like for Soot, she has a flat +10 to perception and sense motive.
Right. So you just decide that's what you wanted?
Yeah. No, I didn't decide. It was decided for me. Runes are awful, by the way. Let me give you a little crash course on runes before we talk about my backstory. So, when you die, you head through the soul realms. Sort of like getting...
Reincarnated?
No, you're still the same person. It's like this. It's like a plant. The entire multiverse is like a plant or a bunch of plants. Your little soul at the little soul realm, and then you come out into the real world in a physical body, and you learn lots of things, and all those things are imprinted on your soul. Then when you die, those things are reinforced, and you learn wisdom and self-acceptance and peace and all that shit in the afterlife. And then after that, you get sent out into Oblivion, and then you start your own universe.
Oh my god, everyone becomes a god.
Eventually. Unless you use runes, then you fuck that over for yourself, because you dice up your soul and put it different places. And then you become warped fucking monsters out there that the beacon has to deal with.
Wait, hold on. So if you use runes, you turn into an Oblivion monster?
Not an Oblivion monster. Kind of like... you guys have seen Ghosts, right? So imagine that, but like more deranged. Basically demi-beacons that are insane. And they're problems.
How many runes do you have to make within yourself?
Hmm?
How many runes
Any.
do you have to...
Any. At all.
Any?
Yeah.
So-
it's-
The bigger the worse.
where is your...
Michael just... fuck.
Well,
Okay,
that explains that.
Wait, did someone just fuck you over?
Not me, someone else.
Oh, they fucked someone else over.
And put it on my
Within
face.
your organization?
Why?
Because Zenith doesn't know what we're doing. That's why we're trying to stop them. We're trying to infiltrate Zenith and...
No, but like, who did that?
Was it someone inside your organization?
Dr. Lockman is who did it. He's he's in charge of all this kind of stuff.
So you really just fucked someone over to get supervision?
Someone was fucked over to give me supervision.
Right.
It wasn't my choice.
Wasn't your choice. They just did that to you.
Now, the beacon can sort of rectify that, because the beacon is the only one who can disable runes and then take that soul and put them at the beginning.
And then there's an immediate just like sit forward.
But like at that point, their consciousness is gone, so like ego death kind of sucks for
So
them.
that really is reincarnation, almost.
Yeah, pretty much. So in your case, I don't even know.
This Dr.
Lockman.
Lockman is one of the members of your secret organization.
No, he's part of Zenith. He's a freaky old wizard.
Good.
They
That's
work,
so
they
I'm-
work with him.
Yeah, he's a not a great guy. He's kind of creepy.
Wait, so
He had
Zenith
a-
knows about you. How are you a secret organization if Zenith knows about you?
Zenith doesn't know that.
Then how do you work with them?
We work in them. We're
They're
Oh,
employees.
you're a okay.
yeah. No,
So
I was.
This is like a
They're layers. Yeah.
secret order sort of.
Yeah, no, my sort of supervisor and as of recently boyfriend is the guy who recruited me.
Well, that's not
Feels
safe workplace
inefficient.
habits.
We both went for the exact.
Must be nice. But to move on. Okay. Does she take kindly to mentorship or like
Mentorship. That's a
She's
little
got-
high-minded of you.
I don't know. What does she do? What is her responsibilities? Does she?
No,
Oh,
Morgan, are you trying to help God?
I don't think you're in the position to do that.
Absolutely not. But I'm just wondering if we just have this person wandering around with a very real threat who doesn't necessarily approach it and.
She's trying her best, and she's good at like the wayfaring stuff. Like
Wayfaring being like disabling
she
runes, sending
she
souls to the
spends
afterlife.
most of her time in the soul realms, helping people go from death to passing through the soul realms.
Rebirth.
Okay. It's,
Did you destroy my runes?
Yeah.
He stops thinking for a little bit.
Somewhere out there,
He's
you
just-
exist.
Well,
So
he stops like actively
Sure.
reliving memories and just starts pondering.
Mm-hmm.
Is on board with your guys' mission then? Does she know?
We have not told her that we don't trust her ability, but we have told her that she is. She needs help, and she agrees that she can't do all of this on her own.
Mm-hmm.
So she's agreed to allow these parts of herself to be put into these extra bodies.
Being hawks.
No. These are just a bunch of random people that unfortunately got on this mission.
So we're back into the present. So Zenith is still making super soldiers with bone powers.
Yeah. Unfortunately.
So how do you deal with that? You know, the bones in people. How do you help that?
I mean, the bones of people is not the issue. It's really just getting rid of the runes.
Well, yeah, you said like bones cause rifts, right?
Right, well, the bones, you can use bones to create rifts. They don't just passively generate them.
Okay, so they're just sort of like a thread that exists.
Yeah, it's like,
In the wrong hands.
yeah.
Thank you, Sleeping Dixon. Very, very.
She's just
cool.
reading your mind and
Oh my
responding to
gosh.
nothing.
But right, so I have nothing to fear.
What do you mean?
Someone who is not me will be reborn.
Yeah. Well, okay, hold on.
Practically.
Someone who was me.
Hold on. No, hold on. That wasn't you.
Yeah.
That was some random
Yeah.
bitch. I'm talking about, but the first two, though. Whatever happened to him?
Well, what do you mean? Like I took my soul with me, didn't I?
Let's see. To think about your first death, real quick.
Soul overload.
Yeah, so.
So I didn't take my soul with me.
Oh, that might be a little bit more complicated.
Didn't I just die?
Well, what you did is you absorbed a soul sword into
Yeah.
yourself, which overloaded your body, and you imploded.
Yeah.
Your soul was sort of entangled with that sword.
Yeah.
So if we're lucky, the beacon saw that passing through the soul realms and was like, hey, stop that. And then she grabbed that and disentangled you.
Unfucked it.
Hopefully. Or it just passed by her because she's super overworked right now.
And I'll be turned into a sword person.
A sword demigod that'll go on a rampage and probably kill some people.
I can't.
Probably not, though.
I can't not think that's cool, right? Just
It-
a little.
Eh,
It's a little cool.
It's a little cool.
I'm gonna recruit him.
But fuck.
My
wouldn't
evil
wouldn't that
Dixon.
be some
Yeah,
some cosmic poetic?
my evil Dixon recruiting
Evil
you.
Dixon. Evil Dixon.
Oh
not
no!
evil,
If
evil
he,
to you guys.
no, you won't be. That would not happen.
No, he puts a collar on him.
I don't know. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
I'm not saying
So
that.
shouldn't we phone and let her know about what's going down on this planet right now?
Well, I mean, it's not going down on this planet.
So
anymore.
here's the thing.
You can't call God, can you?
Oh, I can. I have a number.
Oh, you can call God.
I can just
Okay.
at any point. I'm not going to because there's no way we're sending the beacon towards the very thing that
Oh,
fucked up the
yeah.
last guy.
Last beacon.
That's why we were trying to make more. But, you know, you guys kind of fucked that up. Hopefully, the Siren will just leave this universe entirely and go try and find another one. But I don't think that's likely because it knows that there are fractures here. Oh my god, I just fucking... I'm so glad I remembered because I would have been so mad if I completely forgot.
You guys can't rap on this. It already happened. Last one.
Morgan, you got one of the achievements.
Oh.
You got completionist. Deliver all 3 software to Lapis after exploring all 6 floors of the core.
Let's go.
So the collective, if you want to use it at some point in this session, gets a free reroll.
Let's
Tight.
go.
So, one. So how does the siren trap people again?
You can hear it, and it implants shit in your head.
Right.
Or I mean, if it touches you, it also does that.
Huh. I guess we were just lucky. Or
No, I think. Well, okay. So like, I think the people here had to hear it for like several years for it to be a problem.
Hey!
But if it touches you,
Yeah.
then you're fucked.
Also, you said there's like other people doing stuff here?
What do you mean?
That aren't you or Zenith? There's like another group?
She was referring to Dixon and Hawk.
No, you said
Weren't you?
I don't know who you're talking
Talking about
about.
the 7.
Oh.
7.
Oh yeah, the 7 Seal. They're not here.
Never mind.
They're just fucking around.
That's just, what the fuck is that about?
So our organization is trying to do all this under the radar.
Yeah.
When we first started, one of our number decided to do it very much not under the radar, and he has been openly attacking Zenith against our orders and amassing a small army. That is no longer a small army.
So it's an army.
Yeah.
Well, I mean...
If it works.
It does not. He is killing so many people unnecessarily, because his strategy is go into an ark, remove the crystal, and kill everyone on it.
Why everyone?
My twin brother.
Because the ark is the power source.
Oh, so he just takes it and leaves?
Yeah.
Not great.
The goal
Well,
is to,
well then.
the goal is to try and what are you thinking? What is Michael thinking about that?
Just like a... More of a... His thought process was like kind of a sharp escalation.
Yeah,
Why
he's
do you
not.
have so-
He's kind of off his rocker at this point.
I mean, to be fair, this isn't a universe that promotes sanity.
Yeah, things have kind of gone to shit.
So... I feel like there's a more efficient way to do that, right?
Yeah, no, the efficient way is the slow way, where we're trying
Well-
to slowly
Well,
get
no,
people.
that's the safe way. It feels like there's like a middle ground that's like efficient, but
Alright,
not
what
like...
do you have to suggest?
You just... You put the arc somewhere and then you take it. I don't know.
Yeah, I guess. But at that point, like, where are we putting it?
I don't know. Some inhabit.
Not Origin, not yet. There's still tons of fucking fractures all over the place. I guess we could bring them to Frontier, which is also powered by a god bone.
Yeah, just chuck all of them there.
That was being facetious. I was being sarcastic. There's a god bone there that's powering it. We'd have to move them again.
Well, yeah, I mean, you move them last when you have all the rest of them.
In
Are you
fairness,
somehow trying
this
to-
organization is made up of less than 20 people.
Okay, now hold on.
Most of which are under the age of 25.
What? I thought you were like an organization. You're like a couple people.
Yeah.
Classroom.
Out of our depth.
This is kind of fucked.
Yeah, and half of them are not even talking to each other anymore.
Why?
Hormones.
There's a lot of
It feels like there's more important things to go on.
philosophical.
Weirdly enough, I actually kind of get that.
There are some people who are reluctant to assist because they feel that regardless of what happens to this universe, billions of others will continue to go on.
Stone grating SFX as Michael turns towards Morgan.
So they think there's no point in helping because if the idea is to maintain the cosmic status quo, that's gonna happen regardless.
Yeah, there's just sort of... Wait, so is this universe just fucked to begin with?
No, it was fucked when... So basically what happened is when the Beacon left the universe to fight void monsters.
I mean like the larger it whole. Like, there's bones that cause shadow demons to come in, but the bones are from the...
So again, let me... The Beacon is supposed to say inside the universe.
Right.
The old Beacon left to fight the Siren. The Siren took over Old Beacon's mind. Old Beacon opened a fracture.
So is this like ground zero?
What do you mean?
I mean, like,
This planet was the original first fracture?
No, that's on Origin.
Okay.
no, I mean, like... Alright, hold on. There are bones just floating around in the void?
Yeah, but they can't be accessed by anyone.
Right.
The whole reason that this is a problem is once the first 6 died, that there was still a fucking fracture just there. And so idiots walked into Oblivion, grabbed the bones, came back, and started making new fractures all over the place.
So, what if we closed every fracture?
Brother, that is the plan.
Right, yeah, we just... Yeah, then what are people arguing about? We just close every fracture, then...
People are greedy, and they won't... If there is an impending threat, we'll be able to see it coming for several hundred years, because time works differently. So a lot of people just don't give a shit.
Wait, so you can step into Oblivion and just be there?
I mean, not for long. You'll be corrupted mentally. Some people can, if they delete those memories. I have a filter, actually, in my noggin.
What? That's broken.
Yeah, actually, if you scan her, despite it being different technology, you can sort of see in her brain. She has gold software, but she also has silver software. Okay. Which is brand new. You've never seen that before.
So, military-industrial complex planet wants to keep the rifts open?
Okay. They want to keep the bones, because that's what powers their entire society.
Right. So
there's nothing on... The only planet that exists without a gravity field powered by a bone is Origin. Everything else from Frontier to the arcs at Zenith and Volition, those are all powered by bones.
So, we go to Origin, we close all the rifts, we move everyone back to Origin. Then,
problem solved.
Then we move...
I'm assuming working our way up to the Zenith hierarchy is an impossibility.
No, it's not impossible, it's just gonna take a while. That's why we're trying to get a head start. That's why we used your guys' bodies as an olive branch.
So...
Okay.
So now we can build our own clone army. I mean,
so
right? With the Zenith tech, you can... Who are these people? Pointing down at the bodies.
They're just like you.
Well, no, but like, specifically like Dixon and Morgan. Who are they?
So, back when you were fighting cultists, when you first woke up, we took those bodies, right?
Yeah.
We took your minds, sent them here, wiped those bodies' minds, and sent them back to Zenith.
Wait, so you can just
our
copy...
bodies, someone else.
You can copy minds?
What do you mean, copy?
Like, you can just take it and then send it somewhere else and then have, like, a functioning human left over?
That's how we're here.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could make a clone army.
Yeah, yes. Why would you? Why would you want the same person over and over again?
I
mean, I can see the benefits for some people, but not for us.
I'm just saying, like, infinite soldier.
No, yeah.
You can just print, because you can just print them.
That's it.
I guess.
Like doing the, like, sort of...
So you're talking about apotheosis tech.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, no,
I'm saying, like, you can, like, go back to the fights that we had.
That's why we're here.
Yeah, no, clone army, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, that's why we're here, to create artificial bodies powered by the beacons, whatever.
Right, and then you put magic in them.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would help.
Yeah. So, now we get to the point where it's like, what do we want to do with you? You've heard the long and short of it, unless you have any more questions.
Well, the universe is fucked, might as well do this.
Might as well do what?
Gestures at ship and then
What, join our merry little band? I didn't expect that from you.
There?
I mean, you could just go live your life somewhere.
Where?
I don't know. Frontier's pretty nice.
In space fascism?
Arcforge. Well, like I said, Zenith is like, they're pretty... They don't really give a shit anywhere else besides their own planet. Like, they'll have people, like, routinely check up on the other planets, but with all the chaos caused by the Seventh Seal, half of Arcforge is with them at this point. Like, there are places where you can just live a quiet life and no one will bother you.
And she'd be able to tell that he looked for an excuse to pad the reason that he was doing this.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, he's set on doing this.
Okay.
But he looked around him and just like, yeah, all right. I'm gonna do this.
Sort of the same sentiment, different feeling.
What is your feeling? She can read your mind. And if you don't want to say it out loud, you can just describe it.
She's mostly just looking for a sense of, just like, a 9 to 5 Security. This is about the closest thing to it.
That is not true. You will find much more.
This is your red pill, blue pill moment.
War.
I feel like not even like
War never changes.
just like reading your mind, just talking before you even say it. Like I feel like there are more peaceful things you could do with your life.
Become a farmer.
Michael is looking dead at Morgan.
All right, well you think on it. I'm gonna go finish up the shit we need to get ready.
Also, how did you put these guys to sleep?
So my boyfriend, my little canoodle snoodle,
Michael takes a mental reset, like he does like a Chrome refresh, and then
he's my contact. He's who brought me into the organization, and he's also the psych writer who did all the mental stuff.
Oh, neat. So he put a back door in there?
Yeah, he put a back door in there. I think you probably have met him and forgot about it at some point in your...
Probably wiped my brain.
Yeah.
And I guess he's a fan of super old video games.
Yeah, he's from very long ago. He
what?
put all of the... He's one of the 6.
Oh, so he was written to be like one of those...
So all of that's how you guys all have those pop culture references and
You
God.
don't get
And-
those,
I would love to
Out
do
of
that, man.
meta lore, if you're doing what I think you are, this is fucking wild. Just the fact that you're doing this, it means nothing, but it's fucking wild.
You think back. Wait, where have I heard the words David Hayter before? And you think back to the body pillow you had when you first woke up.
Could you remind the class who that was of?
It was a body pillow of David Hayter.
Body pillow of David Hayter.
And you may now know where you received that. Anyway, I'm gonna go work
So
on
do we
shit.
happen... do all the other members have access to soul power, or...?
What do you mean? Other members of...
Zenith.
Well, not Zenith.
You mean this organization?
Yes.
The organization that yet again I feel like needs a name?
You need like, you know what it is? A disposable code name.
Yeah,
Like
sure.
every month you have a new like.
I mean, we can just call them the 6. That's what it
the
is.
six,
But
it's
it's
like 6 people and friends.
and friends. Yeah, I'm a friend.
You can't just say like the resistance or
I mean, they're not really resisting anything.
resisting the end of the universe.
If anything, I feel like the resistance would be the 7th seal.
Resistance, like survivors or something. You know,
The Oblivion Journeyers.
the last survivors. I don't know.
Meta references for no one. Anyway, we've been on autopilot right now, but I need to fucking land so I can do some outside of the ship maintenance. So don't mind me. She lands
So you
the
can't
ship.
turn those guys back on, right?
No, I can.
I mean, like, would that be damaging to our mission?
Oh yeah, very much.
Yeah, very, very much.
The plan for them, if I understand correctly, is to lock them away in a place where they can't age until everyone forgets their identities and then just set them loose on the world again.
What?
I don't know, we're not just gonna fucking kill them.
I think that's
we're
much
taking
worse,
them.
though.
Oh
I
yeah,
thought-
we're taking them.
I thought we were gonna.
Not only are we taking them, we're taking the 4 mindless bodies that are also locked up in the back there.
I'm who?
So and you may be acquainted with this, when you die, we have software that will bring us to a different body. We have 4 backups on us right now.
That's neat. Backups of who?
I don't know, random people.
So that's for all of you?
Yeah.
That's kind of neat, actually.
Yes.
Do they have runes, or
Yeah, I think so.
they have runes?
They do. The backups do. She lands.
So you all do one thing?
Yeah. I can see real good. Hawk's wings are fucking
Live.
scary, and he can slice things in half easily.
Nice.
Clip is really
It's
fast.
fast. Cool.
And Kim can like heal or damage groups of people. Kim.
Kim?
Yeah.
I think she said Kimber.
No, it's Kim.
Oh, I thought
Kim?
Okay.
Okay, I know I was making fun of the future names, but like, She didn't get a future name?
You can't make fun of me for this. On the car ride to the first session, I was like, there's a character that I haven't named yet, and I need to name them. And you're like, I don't know, fucking Kim? You did this! You did this! She walks out the ship bay door, but you can say something on her way out if you want.
Can I follow her?
Yeah.
Well, if Michael had his time in the sun, and I just chose to let him speak, but, these Oblivion monsters, they're just interdimensional, like a species, right?
We don't know a whole lot about them.
So you don't know if they just choose to try to envelop universes like ours, or...
I assume it's sort of just like an animalistic behavior. I don't know. Some of them are sentient, some aren't. Some of them are a lot more... From what we've seen, the bigger they are, the dumber they are.
Really?
So the tiny ones are really clever. So to put in comparison, the siren you met, fairly intelligent, that's one of the smaller ones.
Yes, not great. Alright, and when I do end up getting as to whoever I will I be re-outfitted with a bone, or...
Well, probably not. I mean, unless we wanted to move your brain into something else, you're kind of in a body already. It's up to you. That's up to judge, though. I'm not. That's not up to me. Unless like you're really insistent on it and you want to like take one of these bodies, then we can maybe work something out. You just fucking off yourself.
Michael trots out of the
willing to do that.
Here's the thing. You're gonna lose your runes, whatever happens. Like we're gonna once we get all these bodies back, we're gonna have the beacon destroy all the runes.
That's fine.
And you might not get a bone either. And yeah, I don't know. I seem to trust you. I don't think you'd backstab me at this point.
No. I only mention it because I did fairly enjoy having...
What, a soul?
Yes.
Reasonable.
Yeah. It was favorable at best, and I guess, I don't know, if I were to just flap my gums, mostly just the convenience of having soul power as you have it.
Yeah, maybe. Again, like that bone, like we need to make sure you're responsible with it, and your track record is not great.
My track record is experiment let loose upon the world.
Your track record is murder and assaulting a city. Again, I understand your position because you lacked context, but Judge might not feel the same way.
I guess I am guilty by association. For the attacking the city part.